know whether it is sitting with Vladimir Putin privately or sitting with Bibi Netanyahu privately or doing business in China for decades or understanding many of our Arab allies, I know this. When the United States of America does not stand with our allies and confront our adversaries, the world is a very dangerous place.
Surging presidential contender Carly Fiorina at the Iowa State Fair, calling for our nation to stand with our allies. Ms. Fiorina is making some headway in the polls following that first GOP debate. According to a new CNN ORC poll of Iowa and New Hampshire, voters there in both those states have her tied with Texas Senator Ted Cruz, Ohio Governor John Kasich as well, all three of them checking at 5%. Fiorina, though, making the largest leap in national polls, but with Hillary on the Democratic side, two women are vying for the chance to become our nation's first female president. So, who has what it takes to unite women behind their candidacy? For more, let's welcome in former United States Congresswoman from the 19th District of New York, Nan Hayworth. For purposes of full disclosure, she's not really my cousin, though I call her Cousin Nan, and she is a supporter of Carly Fiorina. Cousin Nan, it's great to have you here on Newsmax Prime.
Great to be with you, Cousin JD. We're kindred spirits.
Absolutely. Now, Carly has made the largest leap in the national polls, now moving into the top 10. Yeah. For you, what makes the difference for Fiorina?
She is smart. She is articulate. She is genuinely accomplished. She is credible when she says, JD, that she will challenge the political class that has been entrenched, that she will shake up the status quo, that she will be that visionary, transformative leader. Carly Fiorina is credible, and you saw in the debate, she was confident, she was poised, she was right on target. That's why she's done so well.
And not only that, in terms of the issues, but when she was asked about frontrunner Donald Trump, she seemed to have a fairly effective criticism, and now apparently that feud is continuing. Do you think she's the one Republican candidate who can really take on the Donald?
Well, I think she can compete successfully for all the right reasons with any other candidate in the Republican field, because Carly Fiorina does have positive and great ideas that truly will transform our country and our government. She knows how to pair bloated bureaucracies. She knows how to challenge the status quo. And she knows technology, which is so crucial today. This government, as you know, JD, has no idea how to handle technology. We need an expert in all those ways.
And we're seeing some footage from Carly's Senate race out in California. Both you and I have finished second in some races. There's no indignity in that. But some of the attack lines used against Carly for the U.S. Senate are back now. The New York Times questioning her track record at Hewlett-Packard. Can she effectively counter that, and how will she do so?
She will, JD, because you know what? When you, and Carly has said it, she's very proud of her tenure at HP, but there's no question about it. She was not afraid to be a visionary leader, to challenge the status quo. She made decisions that were tough ones, but were called for, and in the fullness of time have proven to be extremely wise. But even while she was there, she doubled the company's revenues. She quadrupled their cash flow. She tripled the rate of innovation. She had tremendous accomplishments. HP was #1 in computers, servers, and printers while Carly was president. So she's got a lot to be proud of.
And as we take a look at her early tactics, it was to go after Hillary basically all the time. Now, Nan, with all the controversy surrounding Secretary Clinton, can Carly switch successfully if the Clinton campaign ends early?
Well, sure, because you know what? Any member of that Democratic field that is forming, JD, as we know, will be hard-pressed to have better ideas than Carly Fiorina does for transforming our government and leading our country forward into a much brighter future. We are surrounded by the sad evidence of the failures of Democratic policies, unfortunately. Carly Fiorina knows exactly what kind of policies we need. She is a transformative leader, and she will be able to best them all.
And she is also on the cover of this month's new edition of Newsmax magazine. But before we go, final 30 seconds, Nan, you know, the left is always talking about a Republican war on women. Does Carly basically become the chief spokesman to take away that war on women charge?
She is fighting the war for women every day, JD. It is women in this country who are the most at risk, women and families from this terrible economy. Carly Fiorina will transform our economy. She is a truly visionary leader who, yes, happens to be a woman, and she will lead us forward for every single American.
Former Congresswoman Nan Hayworth, Cousin Nan, checking in from Newsmax,
JD.
New York. It's great to have you and good to have a kindred spirit on our program.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nan. So you heard what former Congresswoman Hayworth had to say. What are your thoughts on Carly Fiorina? Well, the best place to express them is at this website, newsmaxtv.com/comments. Stay with us. There's more ahead here on Newsmax Prime.